When I admitted to my own friends who thought I was really happy, that actually I'm really unhappy, and they all gasped.
Adele went through a lot growing up and didn't have the best relationship with her dad. Can you believe he almost never got to hear her new music?
He would switch it off and he never ever played any of my other music, he said.
Almost too late. After everything that Adele went through with her father, he nearly didn't have a chance to hear her new music. Tragic, right? Everyone needs some Adele in their life. Recently, the singer sat down with Oprah Winfrey, airing their intimate chat between a live concert of Adele performing in front of the Griffith Observatory in LA. Adele revealed the sad story of her relationship with her dad, Mark Evans. Before Evans was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer, he and the singer had already been estranged for years. Not being a part of Adele's life, her father didn't take note of his daughter's amazing accomplishments in the world of music, or how influential her emotional ballads had become for fans all over the world. Luckily, the Someone Like You singer was able to let him hear her songs just before he passed away at the age of 57.
So I forced him to listen, and it's like we both cry and stuff like that.
The experience with her dad, as well as the ending of her marriage, were the inspiration behind her album 30, her first and long-awaited full-length album released in 6 years. He left when she was 3. One of the reasons that Adele's father wasn't her biggest fan in her early career days was that he just wasn't around. In her interview with Oprah, Adele spoke about the abandonment she felt when her father left her and her mother when she was just 3 years old.
My dad's absolute lack of presence and effort with me.
Not only had her father left her in life when she was just a toddler, but the pair also had an intense falling out in 2011 and didn't speak for years after. During her acceptance speeches at the 2017 Grammys, Adele showed fans what she was really feeling when she blasted her dad on stage.
I don't love my dad, that's the thing, but that doesn't mean a lot. But I love you like I would. I love you like I would love my dad.
Evans spoke to The Sun in an interview saying, "I was a rotten father at a time when she really needed me. I was in the darkest place you can imagine. And all the time I thought, how can I do this to Adele?" The singer was not happy about the interview, telling Vogue, "I was actually ready to start trying to have a relationship with him. He will never hear from me again, because there is nothing that would upset me more than my dad being bribed by the press." Scarred for life. Seeing her parents split up and her father leaving left a lasting impression on the young performer. Adele admitted that she was embarrassed she couldn't make her own marriage work, and that the pains of her childhood have forever changed her perception of relationships and family.
From a very young age, just, promised myself that when I had kids that we'd stay together.
Adele also admitted that her father's abandonment affected the way she handled relationships, saying she'd often be the first to leave or hurt the other person out of a defense mechanism.
So I would hurt them first. Not in a malicious way. It wasn't malicious. It was just like I had absolutely zero expectations of anybody.
Being honest. In her chat with Oprah, Adele also got candid about her divorce from ex-husband Simon Konecki. The star revealed that the cathartic album about their love story was a way to close the chapter. She also said that Simon is okay with her music speaking so personally about their former relationship.
He knows he knows what kind of artist I am, that I have to dig deep and tell my stories.
Most importantly, however, she admitted that the new album was a way to express the emotions of the split to her now 9-year-old son, Angelo, something her own parents were never able to properly convey to her when she was a child. Way to make us tear up, Adele. Adele voices the lyrics in dedication to her family, but also as a way of bringing in her new style of music, one that merges her personal life and struggles with her songs. Motherhood. A big reason that Adele poured so much emotion into her new album was also to document the feelings of motherhood. The artist previously revealed that she suffered from postpartum mental health struggles following the birth of her son, and had a hard time coming to terms with who she was in motherhood. Following her divorce, Adele was adamant about staying friends with Konecki for the sake of their son. She said, "He's not one of my exes. He's the dad of my child." Unlike her own parents' broken relationship, she wanted to remain on good terms, but moving on was best for everyone. And the singer added, "I want my son to see me really love and be loved. It's really important to me." Learning self-care.
Is this the divorce album?
I think I'm divorcing myself.
Thanks to her strained relationship with her dad, Adele had a turning point not only in her career, but in her perspectives on self-care. The singer changed the way she viewed herself, finding happiness in a healthy lifestyle. Change can be a good thing. What seemed like an overnight weight loss transformation for the star was actually a gradual process of shedding over 100 pounds by eating healthy and working out regularly.
On a deadlift, we were getting up to like 160, 170.
In line with her body positivity mindset, Adele said she was working out to get in shape for myself, but not to be a size 0 or anything like that. Another silver lining of seeing her father struggle with substance abuse was that Adele quickly realized that taking care of herself and being happy also meant avoiding the same path he led. She said, "Once I realized I had to do a lot to work on myself, I stopped drinking and started working out a lot." Finding stability.
I'm really not happy. I'm not living.
After falling for Simon and having Angelo, Adele said that it seemed like her little family were like angels that came into her life. She was happy to have the stability of a husband and son after years of dealing with her own father's absences. It was what she always wanted. Adele told Vanity Fair in 2016 that her relationships with her husband and son were the most important thing in her life, even higher on the list than her career. She said, "All of my relationships are more important to me than any tour I'll ever do. If my relationship with Simon or my relationship with Angelo started to flounder a bit now, I would pull out of my tour." Unfortunately, even with everything she'd dreamed of, she wasn't truly happy. After her divorce from Konecki, Adele told Vogue that while neither of them did anything wrong, she was just going through the motions and wasn't happy. Seeing a resemblance.
I disrespected it by getting married and then, divorce so quickly and stuff like that.
Like her parents' marriage, Adele revealed that she sees comparisons from her own quick marriage to Konecki. While embarrassed that things didn't work out, Adele knows that it's all for the best, and even admitted that getting divorced has a silver lining in terms of her relationship to her parents. Adele revealed that her own divorce helped her humanize her mother and father, who went through a similar situation. Closer to mom. While Adele's relationship with her father was never ideal, she did grow very close with her mother, who she describes as her best friend. Adele's mom, Penny Adkins, is from England and had her daughter unexpectedly at age 18, making the two women closer in age than most mother-daughter pairs. Adele said, "She fell pregnant with me when she should have been applying for uni, but chose to have me instead. She never, ever reminds me of that. I will try to remember it." In her Oprah interview, Adele also reflected on what it took for her mother to raise her as a single mom. Following her divorce, Adele coped with the feelings of not seeing her son every day and feeling like a single parent. She said, "It's a process. A divorce, the process of being a single parent, the process of not seeing your child every single day, wasn't really a plan that I had when I became a mom." Reconciling. In May of 2021, Adele was able to see her father in Wales, getting some closure on everything they went through. The reconciliation was significant for the singer because it allowed her to let go of the hurt and pain she'd experienced in her childhood.
When we had our piece together, I felt that huge gaping hole fill.
The singer also said that after their last meeting, she had the chance to play her new album 30 to him over a Zoom call. Thankfully, he was able to hear her incredible new music before he passed. Moving on with peace. After reconnecting with her father and finding closure after all the family drama, Adele is able to move on. Her new music details those struggles on a personal level that lets fans in on her life while also connecting with the lyrics. Sounds like forgiving her dad was the best thing for her own growth, mental health, and relationships with her other family members. Go Adele! With the release of her new album and announcement of a Las Vegas residency in 2022, we haven't seen the last of the Hello singer yet. Happy ending and finding love. Over the years, Adele's heartfelt albums have touched countless lives and hearts. So many fans are moved to tears by her lyrics and vocals that seem to pierce straight into our personal experiences with love, family, and life. Let's just say that if anyone deserves a happy ending, it's Adele. The singer's new man is one of the biggest sports agents working in the NBA. Rich Paul and Adele have been dating since not long after her divorce was finalized. Since the singer seems happier than ever, you'll probably catch these two hanging out courtside at a basketball game or two.
It'd be interesting to see what my reaction is like in general to anything that hurts me now that I feel so secure in myself.
What do you think of Adele's emotional roller coaster with her family? Did it affect her newest album? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to The Thing Celebrity for more about your favorite stars.